Oh, my name is Jobless. Okay. What's up, everybody? We're back on the podcast today, and it's been a long break. Everybody's out there doing their thing, but with that, it's the JOI podcast.
Yes, well,
What's up, people? What's going on?
we are trying a new concept, which is we're trying to make it more fun by not just sitting down and recording the podcast, but by playing games at the same time, talking all around. So
No one be too serious.
don't be too serious. When you use your phone with us, why would we play pool at the same time talking about any issue, majority of the topics that we have on the talk. So the welcome to the podcast. My name is James.
It's been a while, but I'm back. Just want to show these guys.
Yeah, I really don't know how to play much.
Yeah, but this is champion.
Who is the champion? Speaking. Who? You. Okay. But I'm the champion for that.
You did try. But you don't be champion, but you did try.
Oh my God, everybody.
Yeah, okay, but anyway, hi guys. Where do you guys live from here?
Hi guys, I made my humble self. You all know that top black Shadow J. I still remain myself. It's been long that we did recorded, right?
I don't know how long
Hey, we've been out for like 2 minutes, just 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, 3 minutes. Okay, so I hope you guys will see something like that. We're back and there. You know what I'm saying? We're back and there.
Okay, and now so who's going to break the ball?
So here's my point, bro. Here's my point.
What's your point?
I don't know if you guys will allow me, but I think I need to speak more Yoruba on the tour.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Ẹ ṣé o, mo kí yín o, ẹ̀yin bàbá mi àti ẹ kú understanding of adé láti rà kan baby. So yeah, I could break that. So nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ká kọ́kọ́ sọ ní ọ̀rọ̀ P-square yìí ó fracas going on between P-square, and this thing it's not new though. It's been around, but new information kept coming out, and we think it's worth discussing. Do you guys have any?
I have a backstory to it. The quick backstory to it is, I think I was on Instagram. Tweeted that he visited France with his kids, and he found out that his kids are speaking more French. Now, just summarizing, it's like, okay, if my kid can speak French, I think I need to get a house in Paris. Said, and somebody now replied and say, why are you? What the person when your kids can't even speak Igbo language? And he said, who Nigerian language help?
Yeah.
Don't forget, see the context. The person attacking it based on Igbo language. Based on, he said, who are Nigerian language help? So the conversation went on like that. Everybody carried the blogs carried that. I think 2 days later, his brother is.
No, I think we should stay on the language stand first before we go to his brother.
Yes.
Because I don't think his brother responded to him based on the language.
Responded to him based on the language. Based on the language.
Oh, okay.
So the brother went to an interview. Then I asked him, what do you think about what's your... Meanwhile, before 2 days, I was talking about things are already going on online. People are already been attacking him. Yes. Doesn't even value Igbo language. So then I asked his brother, what do you think about...
No. Skipping something.
What?
Before he was their song that they speak Igbo.
Okay.
He named something I'm forgetting the title of that song.
Okay.
Where they were speaking Igbo language.
Okay.
He wrote online something to the radio station,
Okay.
whereby they're now asking him about, what do you think? Are you this? Are you that? And he was like, me.
Part of the story.
Yeah. So that was what the whole shenanigan. Personally, when it comes to this issue, the context matter. We need to understand one thing. We don't even know if those kids speak Igbo. They might even understand, because your kids are speaking English doesn't mean they don't speak your language. The person attacked, is it Peter attacking Paul? Peter, the person should have asked is, that's good though. Comment, that's good though. I hope they speak Igbo too. It's simple. That would have been a better way to put it, but I don't see attacking or saying it as your kids. Why don't they speak your language?
There is. He wouldn't have said something like Nigerian language help if his kids are speaking.
Or it could just be like a way of like saying Nigeria has it done for it.
Exactly. I think it's the fact that understand that person that tweeted that thing is a troll.
So
Apologize.
He didn't have to apologize.
He later have to apologize. I feel like he didn't do anything wrong. Because this is your family, this is your life. No, and I can decide to be like, I want to go and speak Spanish. I want to go and learn Spanish. Like, I'm saying F Yoruba. That's where you're wrong. If you say F Yoruba, then I will have a problem with that. But don't have a problem with this. Your child can speak different languages. No problem. I see, if I can see this way, it's like asking him that, oh, hope they understand your language too. Because there's nothing wrong in French, as long as they speak your language, which is supposed to be primary dialect. So I don't have a problem with that. He attacked a troll.
No. You know the problem we have?
In what?
The problem we have is people like this. Because he literally just said, fuck you, it's somebody in his shoes as an ego say fuck.
So it's
yes. If you can fuck your own indigenous language, your mother tongue, problem, brother.
Bro, hold on. If you are getting now, it's just same as you.
No, I'm responding to
was. I can say, or let me say, I can easily go and learn Spanish language. That's not the case. That's what I said. I can decide to be like, I want to go and learn Spanish.
But you literally said fuck.
I need this.
Why don't you need it?
Something give me something edge. That's the point. Back then we said that it doesn't have to be your language. No, you don't have to say. Listen, you don't have to say F any language.
Let's
emancipate yourself from slavery. Wait, none but ourselves can free our mind. So what it means is that a lot of us, especially Africans, we have this thing about our language. See, all our names. You have somebody that said in Kiruka, Igbo name in Kiruka, which is a very good name. You depend on say, my name is NK or Nikki or something like that. So Bob Marley was speaking about emancipation. People have already been prophets that have seen these things that are happening to us now. So what we need to celebrate our names, our language. Yeah, and all that. I think celebrating is like we say, let's just celebrate. No, it's pride.
The only reason why a language like English is a priority language in Nigeria is because that alone is going to be opposite. If somebody gives you independence, you're supposed to be independent. Why would you give me independence and I have to speak your language as my primary language? That alone was no sense.
Okay, let's get back to what's the Peter issue. Now,
yeah. No. Before.
The reason why we are still on the context, the reason why he's proud of his kids learning.
He didn't say French. He just said his kids are speaking French.
Yes, he's proud of it. That's why he said it. Maybe that's about his house.
This is not the house in America now. Did they say because their kids they speak English? No, come on, man. He's a celeb. He can buy everybody. Most people that have money in Nigeria can buy us everywhere. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I think the point we are trying to make that I want us to stick on is even us as Nigeria, as a Yoruba, as Igbo, as Hausa, how many of our kids? No, I don't want to talk about our names. So, me personally, my own name is a Muslim name. My dad gave me that.
You have a problem because we went from Ibrahim to James.
I gave my own English name. We're talking about the context of is Nigeria. People actually naming their kids their indigenous language.
What's your indigenous name?
My indigenous name, Reni Keji. That's my name.
Reni Keji.
Reni Keji. That's what. Call me Keji, man. Come on.
I'll call you Keji from.
Where did you come?
My last name is Adetone. Then my Yoruba name. They call it. I'm not your Bible name.
See, Baba, as much I've seen thriving societies across the world, okay, I've not seen any other country that they changed their name. What I mean is, I'm telling you, I couldn't see one David or Solomon among Chinese people. All their names still stand on your lead, my who. Oh, that is where they stayed. Okay. So I think we are the only that the only country that change our name to Western name. You need to show me a white man or
one that believes in
that came to that 1%. It's not even on the scale.
Do you know? Let me tell you. I can tell you for free that the reasons why that I need to change and this and that. I thought that is a lie. If you can till today, pronounced Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't remember. And you see people from Czech Republic, they have a kind of unique, and they pronounce it. So I can assure you that all you just need to start pronouncing, even that my adeptly, they pronounce it like.
There's a lot of JDs. Jandon. What are those names?
Oh.
First names. I know, bro. You can give your child a friendly name. First name is what I have for them. As a Yoruba person or as a Nigerian, I don't think your kid's first name should.
Their first name is always a foreign name.
English.
Yeah. Not even English alone. They do some other ones too.
Okay, so let me tell you where this is dangerous. Let me tell you where this is dangerous. The point at which this is dangerous is the meaning of those names, because many of us do not know what those names mean.
Okay, yeah.
You get, so by the time you now go further to translate it to your language,
You will know the meaning.
you now be like, okay, anybody that's named Jamil, do you know what Jamil means in Yoruba? If you translate it, it means gathering.
No, how can Arabic name has a meaning in Yoruba?
Yeah, but they translate
You
it.
translate it in English, then what was that name means?
No, it means no. It's gathering.
So just like
In Yoruba, the word Jamil in Arabic, if you neutralize it and say, what does this word mean in my own language?
What's my name?
Ibrahim, I'll check. But anybody, this is one important one.
Okay.
Anybody that is or a name start, I think it's just in starts from Abdul, it means slave.
Abdul Karim.
Abdul Rahim, it's slave of something.
Oh, if you translate it to Yoruba.
Yes. No, even in their name, it translates it to in English.
what is the meaning of this name in the just like if you ask your
don't translate it
now.
Wait, don't translate it to English.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Abdul Karim, Abdul Rahman, Abdul Rahim, what does it
mean?
To start for slave of something.
Oh, for real?
So that I really
I need you guys to check that. I need to check it.
So that the word okay, let me
and my Muslim name happens to be Said. But I have many Muslim names to you. Well, that's what I'm saying. Your Said is too much. It's not going to be.
Okay, moving on. Let's talk politics and what's been happening in Nigeria. Okay, majorly to most of our listeners or our viewers who lives in other states apart from Texas or who live in Texas, they banned THC in Texas. I know you guys saw
No, it's sell it in Texas.
they don't sell it anymore. It's been banned. From what I tell you, on the tag, they can't buy it. As in having 1 ounce of
1 gram.
1 gram is a felony of 9 grams
Marijuana.
of 1 gram.
Anything that has contains THC.
Yeah, but they sell it at the same. Don't sell it again.
Yeah, they will have to stop in a few days.
No,
Because it's a new law.
it's a new.
So it's in effect.
It's in fact friendly.
From August 3rd, which is like 2 days ago.
Yeah. So THC is based on
So you cannot have more than 1 gram of THC in possession.
for
And even if you are less than 1 gram, you can still be arrested because now it's not a felony, but it's still an offense.
so
If you have anything below 1 gram, is it still misdemeanor? Right? So that means to avoid it, you have to avoid any this. You have to avoid it.
They were not like specific on just leaves on the real marijuana. Anything that has THC on it.
But the organic states that
Gum can get you.
but there's, on this law, there's going to be a serious lawsuit.
There's a lot going on.
Lawsuits. Passports.
Yeah,
Because what about medical marijuana? No. What they're saying is like, so this, don't worry, I'm not worried about it.
I am not worried. I think they will revoke
Just repeat. Because firstly, the federal government will still legalize.
And if they don't,
this is a Republican state.
Federal passage. So any federal is passing go or passport.
federal to pass it go.
No, federal passing go.
Bro,
Then I said English.
federal, no.
But now I see anybody, any law. But what all is shaded, but if federal pass it, it go legal. This go must supersede. But see, Texas so on. We are arresting them. But federal didn't like to pass it.
So the moral to that story is you're coming to Texas or you're about planning to visit Houston or you live in Houston and you don't know and you are a weed smoker, people smoker like me. Be careful. That's like me. I smoke a lot of my job. You need to be very careful. You can't buy it. It's time for you to go and don't smoke.
Or don't let them cash you. Anything they do.
No, don't smoke again. Don't advise. It's time to go and buy.
I know it's like
until the law.
I really think that in the review, it's always fine. Things like something that I think if they want to hold the state of, they will need to do leadership.
But
Because
the fact is, it is people, this doesn't miscommonly think that, oh, majority of the people that smoke are black people. It's not like, everybody smoke. I can tell you for free, Texas. Number of people that I know that are white. But something smoking Nigeria is different from you sniffing. Okay. Because most of them, most about drugs. Yeah.
Here's the point. Here's the plus, guys. The point is, white to get away. You will not get.
That you will not get us. I know that.
That's why they're trying to get something. Silly. I think that's business. That's prison business.
And the
easiest people there
is that one.
And the people that will be affected.
What they do?
Yeah. So if you are,
FO and F.
what do you guys think about the Olodo Uprising that's been going on? When I say Olodo Uprising, I mean you guys speak in context, not in the context of how the slang came about. Talk about what's happening right now. Do you guys see what's going on social media, whereby thugs are very cool? People driving luxury cars in Lagos. Have you guys seen what is exactly going on in that state?
But this is not new. This is like
you can't even, they are stoning people's vehicles. If they don't give them money
because people are hungry.
Yeah, so if people are hungry, are you supposed to now take the anger on the people that can afford to buy luxury cars? That is where Olodo Uprising came. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you not supposed to take the anger on to the government that make them?
No, I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying the show. When a man is hungry, there is this conspiracy. I am telling you that the time is coming. If change,
and it's not going to change.
If it did not change,
it's not.
A lot of people, those that have the money, those that have the food, have everything, they won't even be able to spend it because people will be coming to you broad daylight, to rob you, to take what you have.
They've been doing that.
They're doing it, but it hasn't gone.
The problem that is, but it's not gone. You're begging them for money. They don't give you. You're not stoning their car.
Yeah, because they're
generating their vehicle. Because you feel they're dignity.
Yes. No,
wait. They don't have money.
No, they don't have entitlement.
What is the moral of the story?
This thing can end.
The moral of the story, it can never end. Society. The moral of the story is Olodo will always give birth to Olodo. Olodo Uprising did not come from. It came from the Olodo that gave birth to them.
Yeah.
So right now we're dealing with a lot of Olodo, and the people that are not Olodo, they also say they are less than 10%.
And do you know that Olodo gives you Olodo? You saw
the case of Olodo generates Olodo.
I think my own moral of the story. I think as society, this is one of the disadvantages of social media that we've seen. Because if it's on social media, everybody wants to instead cash it there, give away to people that have money, they have bodies for them, impressive, and we always mediocre. I think this is what begat this thing, and I'll tell you for free. Ever since social media came to Nigeria, that people started giving people some opportunities, some random opportunities to people. I knew that we were going to get to this point. Yeah. Now, somebody said something online, which is very crucial, which is the reason why I mentioned this to talk about this Olodo Uprising. The person said, look at these people gathering around people's car and begging for money. 9 out of 10, if they approach to be a terrorist, they will be. Yes, they will be. Because they need money. They need anything just to get money. So, as a society, I think we should learn to stop celebrating mediocrity.
Exactly. But I don't think that will stop. That is what brought Olodo Lagos to limelight, and is now, I think it's now a so it's bringing I can keep names from. You understand? So that thing will never stop. It has Rome is not built in a day. It's not going to stop because we are saying it today. But now we believe that maybe one person or two will see what we're talking about, learn from it, and that person will stop it. If that person can stop it, someone else will. So like that, 1, 2, 3, before you know it, it's going. But we can't just say, oh, let's stop it. And our culture needs to change those things. And one of the reasons why what I say is that we should stop oppressing each other. Because that oppression is making people lie.
See, when we are listening to this is a realistic funny environment. So, Baba, the country live in don't literally respect you because of what you are, even if you don't have sense.
Yes, money means
As long as you have money, Baba, you are yeah. So until we need to understand, we need to build a society that money is not the driving, that is not the driving force of the society. Until we start to build but most of gone. I say, you know,
So, but it's the fact.
I said I went to Hong Kong, say, bro, nobody hustled me for anything.
That's Hong Kong.
Let me tell you how bad it is. I go tip driver. Yeah, go to your web because they have a right app to Mago. So what's your monthly $5? So wait, so come on, my dad, no, it's too much.
Oh, c'est bien, on fait bam,
My dad will open a tip to farm. What's it, Bonjour? That's the kind of society we should be looking to build.
Okay. You are just saying 1 or 5 countries out of how many countries we have in the world.
Eh? Anyway, it's election year. Election. One of the ability that we can get it right is voting.
No, what he said is
what did you say?
He said that's why.
Not mess awards. I said because that thing happened in Asia country. That doesn't mean in the whole continent, that continent, Asia continent itself, that the whole country in that Asia practice that.
No, are we looking to be like the good ones, or we're looking at
that is the same thing that brought religion. That's what is not like this.
The point. The point is, if we're trying to build a better society,
okay,
are we supposed to look at countries that has that better society and emulate what they did? Or are we supposed to look at the ones that are worse out of them?
We're supposed to look at, yeah, of course, we're supposed to look at
the ones that are making sense.
But do you know that there are some countries that are making up too? There's no Nigeria in Africa. Nigeria, in terms of anything.
Let's talk about solution. I think
you want to do one to my own solution.
Okay, well, we're not talking a deeper. So we're talking about starting.
Why can't we go deeper?
No, because to get there is going to take a long time. But we are in election year. Let's start voting people that we know.
We don't know those ones.
We don't know them voted. We don't know those ones that spoil us. You understand what I'm saying?
This is what I'm going to say.
I think,
me being in that position, for me, before I'll take my PVC and step out down, it has to be a candidate who is not a Christian, who is not a Muslim, who believes in the land itself.
You're not voting because there's none.
If there's none, then I'm not voting. But I'm saying my own solution.
Yes.
So anybody
personally, I would just adherence that, especially those of us. I know there are a lot of us that are feeling like I'm not going to vote. This election is not. It's none of my business. I'm not going to do this. It's too stressful. It's that. I know. Okay, I understand. The game they play in politics, you don't want to get involved. But all I want to tell you is this: that you might not like politics, but everything in your life revolves around politics. And I won't have that voted. And those people, that means minorities deliberating on what will happen to the majority. Yes, you might think they are rigging, but when everybody come out, a lot of people vote. It's going to be difficult to rig.
And also, do you want to say something before? No, not about position of the land. No, that's not the way to effect change. Please, it starts from your councillors,
local government
chairman, your grassroots, your house of government, house of assembly, to the governors, to.
But do you mind if we look at it culturally?
No.
As long as it's not going to lead us to an open end where we won't be able to.
No. So what I say culturally is what I'm trying to say. This system of government was brought by the Westerners. Mm-hmm. We have a more intimate system of government before they came. And until we also start looking into that.
Yeah, but we can't go back to that now.
Why not?
Because the society is too far.
We can go back to that. You can't say this is like, for example, somebody that's not a Muslim Christian, that's really fat, so you can start from being a local government chairman.
No, in the land itself. They can start from that. I will let us go back to it because I think it's better.
No.
It's a better system. And the reason why I think it's a better system is a more intimate system. Because right out of your door, right, you have your Ashoju. Your Ashoju reports to your ballet. Your ballet reports to your king, So it's a system that it is when the white people came was when they suppressed and made governor.
Don't forget
Yeah,
that.
but we've been running our own system of government before they came, and it works for us.
Yes, it works because as at then,
Don't forget.
as at then, we have our
But it's not about the bridge. No, as at then, let me put it this way: as at then, we said we don't want to make this religious, so I don't want to spread.
we have
Gateways
gateways that if you do it,
that if you do it, it's coming back.
Yeah, I think it's one step at a time, right? Yeah, one step at a time. I think we should start from grassroots. Now, we're not going to vote for the people that you know, not the people that
will change your life.
who's going to do it, because we're in election year. I want to advise. Know who you're going to vote for. Don't just look at.
I think election
It's January. It's about.
don't say because somebody is Yoruba, you are voting for Yoruba, or somebody is Igbo, you are voting for them. That is exactly the Olodo Uprising.
Yeah.
If you are thinking like that, you are part of the Olodo Uprising.
Brothers,
Vote for whoever you feel like this person's
Pastor.
policy
Pastor.
works